Hi, my name is Michel Neray. I'm Chief Differentiation Officer of The Essential Message. Today, I'd like to teach you a simple concept that will help you become a better communicator, a more effective marketer, and a more powerful leader. We're hosting 16 people this evening for a dinner party, and I'm in charge of the soup. Back to communications and leadership. Now, most people would agree that your ability to connect with others, to really get inside their heads and their hearts, is a pretty important factor in your success as a leader, a marketer, a writer, in any kind of sales. In fact, in every kind of persuasive communications. So, how do you cultivate that ability to connect with others in person, on the web, or through your marketing materials? How do you know how compelling your message will be to other people? Or how your team will respond to your leadership? Hang on. A few years ago, I developed a concept called impact statements and persuasion drivers. The definition of an impact statement is anything that's said that has impact. Something that makes you or the other person say, "Oh, that's interesting." You see, in the essential message approach, we really don't care whether something is a feature, a benefit, a tactic, or an attribute, or whatever. All we care about is whether it has impact or not. It's pretty simple. When someone indicates interest in something you said, by definition, what you said was an impact statement. Now, the other person may be as blatant in responding that by actually telling you, "Hey, that was interesting," or they just might give you a simple, subtle response, like something you notice in their eyes. But whatever it is, your job is to find out why it had impact. Probe for why the impact statement got them interested. Literally ask them the question, "I see that interested you. Well, would you mind if I asked you why? What specifically interested you about it?" And then probe as deeply as you have permission to probe to find out what is the root of their interest in what you said. And whatever you find, that's their persuasion driver. If you get in the habit of doing this exercise everywhere you go, you end up with a library of impact statements and persuasion drivers and a real deep understanding of what motivates people to listen to you, buy from you, follow your lead. But here's where it gets really interesting. The people who get the most out of this exercise are the ones who turn the tables around and do the exercise on themselves. So, the next time someone says something that you find interesting, force yourself to stop and think about it. Why did you find it interesting? What can you learn about yourself? What is your persuasion driver? You see, if you want to get better at really understanding what's going on inside the heads of other people, start by getting better at understanding what's going on inside your head. If you want to have influence over others, you have to know what influences you. If you want to connect with others, you have to connect with yourself. A master chef never tries a recipe out on others without tasting it first. I think they're going to like this.